And welcome back once again to the North American Star Team League. We've just witnessed a couple excellent games. Inser taking out Hongen, and then Maka Prime knocking him off before getting picked off by JayEcho. So this IS team looking very convincing against eSahara, putting up a great run. And, they're not that far from qualifying, CatZ. This is the round of 16. And if they get through that, they only have to win the round of 8, right? Because the top 4 teams qualify.
For top two.
Yeah. Top 2 teams. Oh, never mind. Harder than I thought. How's Complexity doing right now?
We're waiting on our next opponent. They're
So are you gonna have to, like,
apparently for a while.
Are you gonna have to sneak off and go play?
Only if they need me. I don't think we're playing. I don't think we're playing anyone good today. Ben, you always do this where you force me.
I'm sorry. What? I didn't. You didn't have to say that. You could have been like.
I'm an honest person. I cannot lie.
You could have been like, all of our other A-teamers are online. It's very unlikely that they'll need me. But instead, CatZ is like,
I'm bad.
CatZ is like, nah, dude, the team sucks.
I could be mean to me, or to a team that I've never heard of.
You see, even when you justify it, you sound like a dick.
I know.
They can't be good. I've never heard of them. All right, asshole. So you had something to announce, right?
Yeah, we have a sick trivia question for you guys. Whoever wins is gonna get a shirt that says NASL. So, who was the highest finishing non-Korean last NASL season?
It's NASL Season 1, not NASL Season 2. Highest finishing NASL Season 1 non-Korean. Just in case there's anybody out there in the audience as dense as our production guy, that does not mean who had the best score at the end of the regular season. That means which non-Korean got farthest in the playoffs.
We get it.
So, answer that question correctly in chat, and we will let you know.
Already.
Oh, we got it.
Who? Tisan Lai Vai.
All right.
Sun Lai Vai Vatain. Sun Lai Vai Tain. Please message NASL TV on Twitch.
Oh man. Ay, Dios mío. So, all right. So we're waiting to see who eSahara sends out against JayEcho, who looked quite nice against Maka. It's now 2-1 in favor of Team IS. That means they're 2 games away from the round of 8. I'm not sure if this will be our last series of the night or not. We're gonna have to wait and get the word from our production crew or from Andre. But as soon as we know, we'll let you guys know exactly how much more StarCraft Team League is on the docket. Before we get back into the games, though, I do want to take another second to thank our sponsors, Kingston, HyperX, Azo, iBuyPower, and Cooler Master. The guys that are behind NASL, please support them on Facebook and on Twitter. And while you're at it, you should support guys like CatZ on Twitter. Hey, if I wanted to tweet you, CatZ, how would I do it?
You would go to twitter.com and then tweet at @call_CatZ. What about you?
There you go. Thank you so much for asking. That's twitter.com/MrBitter drop us a line, say hello, say mean things or nice things, but mostly just say the nice things. Whenever somebody sends me a mean tweet, I always retweet it, and I laugh because I think it's funny.
Mean tweets?
Yeah. I guess CatZ has never had a hater, so he doesn't get those. But
I have a lot of haters. So many haters. I could get a lot on chat right now. Haters on chat hate me real fast, so they see it here. But I've never been tweeted a bad thing, I don't think.
Really?
Yeah.
What was happening? Yeah, I think when I was casting DreamHack, somebody tweeted me to tell me how much they hated my guts, and stuff. So I retweeted it, and I giggled because I don't know. That's just how I roll.
Yeah, I'm just searching my Twitter. I don't see anything mean.
Yeah, actually, I'm just going to tab out
here.
and check mine because I'm sure it's going to come. But
okay.
still waiting.
You can someone said you can OD on Red Bull or glucuronolactone.
Is that
and
hate or
it's
is that
only
just
2 links
fact?
in the compound away from meth. So in theory, you can OD from it. That's the meanest thing I can find.
I don't think that's mean. That's just that's explanatory. Sounds like you were staying up all night drinking energy drinks, and he was concerned for your health.
But yeah, that's what it was.
So. Okay, so still waiting on eSahara. And I guess I can sort of understand why they're taking their time. It's really important here. If they lose this this next game, that means that they've got to win out. So this next pick could be the most important one of the night for them.
Or of their lives, even.
Or of their entire lives, yes.
Who knows?
A lot on the line when you can pick one player to save the world.
Yeah, and you already lost Maka Prime and Hongu Prime.
Yeah. Yeah. So, So I guess well, you know what? This is as good as it's good an opportunity as any to give away more stuff. So let's do that. How about this? New trivia
Okay, how about
question.
this? The misspelled. We're gonna give away the misspelled thunder. What you call them?
Thunderstick.
The thundersticks. Misspelled thundersticks that say, "Ire."
Yes.
How would you say that? Ire.
Hour.
Awir.
Awir.
No.
Awir. My life.
No,
Awir.
misspelling. My life. Awir. Okay. So we're gonna give one of those out, and yeah, you come up with a question, Mr. Bitter.
Okay, so it's going to be a race-specific question pertinent to StarCraft 2. So my question,
Latino.
Is that your answer?
That's my answer.
Okay. That's not what I meant when I said race-specific. I meant like, never mind. What? Okay, here it is. What was the map? Shoot, I gotta be sure that I've got this correct. Man, I'm dropping the ball on us here. I was trying to get Blistering Sands, but okay. How about this one? This player eliminated Idra from one of the first MLGs using the bizarre Blinkstalker strategy.
Oh. Did you say one of the first MLGs?
Yeah, because I can't remember which one.
Okay.
It might have been Dallas.
A dark MLG. The MLG where everything was dark. It was Dallas, indeed. I believe it was Dallas, yeah.
Or it might have been that season prior. The
but
first
that was
one
pretty easy. No, it was the first season, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, someone already said it. I missed who said it first. Because, okay, wait, I'm going back up. And EXLay SC, or XLay SC, message NASL TV. The correct answer was Nazgul. Surprised so many people said Kiwi, Kaki, and Huck, and White. Next time we'll just be like, "Who's your favorite Protoss player?" Everyone wins. Jesus, if you don't know the answer, don't type it. Obviously, we're not gonna do an easy one. That's kind of easy still.
That was a really cool story that came out of that MLG. Actually, Nazgul, of course, the guy behind Team Liquid, he is, you know, if any one man is Team Liquid, then it's Nazgul. And in Brood War, he was quite a good player, but in StarCraft 2, due to all the administrative stuff that he has to do, he just doesn't have, you know, the same amount of time, the same ability to put in the hours to be a bona fide pro gamer. So knowing that, he got together with all of the Liquid guys, and they developed a Blink Stalker strategy specifically to snipe Idra. And it was actually NASL that managed to do it. Did it 3 games in a row, and it worked twice. So Idra was eliminated from the MLG, and then TL came out and said, "Ha, we developed this strategy just for you, EG." And then Twitter blew up with In Control saying, "We've got a team house too, guys, and we're going to be developing strategies for your players." And it was a lot of fun. It was cool. The beginning of the EG Liquid rivalry.
I don't think they had a team house back then, though. EG didn't.
Oh, yeah, I think you're right. Now that you mention it. No, they had the guys in, Arizona. It was like Machine and LZ Gamer and that weird old guy. Right. Yeah, they all lived together. Old guy. Yeah, you remember that, right?
No.
No, I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about the weird old guy on stream, but it's a really funny story.
Are you talking about Russ?
No. But Russ qualifies as a weird guy.
I don't know what else you would be talking about. What weird old guy?
No, man. You have to ask Bryce and LZ about the weird old guy that they lived with. Because he was apparently he was super strange.
Okay.
So.
But, yeah. NASL was ridiculously good at Brood War. NASL was just as good as anyone in Brood War when he played. He didn't have a lot of time to play though. But Bing Bong, one of my good friends and leader of my team in Brood War, was always like, if NASL or Red come back to play, they'll be invincible. If NASL or Red come back, and then Red came back and he destroyed everyone. Then NASL never came.
But Red's always been like that. Red can just not play for 6 months and then come back and be the best in the world.
That's what NASL can do too, though. He can do it.
So maybe one day we'll have the return of NASL.
Maybe.
So, still waiting on that pick from eSahara. Our production guys just said almost ready in our ear. It would be really funny if we weren't live for any of this. Please come back and tell me that we are pushing out a stream and that people hear us talking.
Uh-oh.
Wait, Nama is going to play? How is this possible? I thought Nama was on a plane. Yeah. This. Hang on.
Is he actually playing from a plane?
No, impossible.
Okay, they're cheating. I hate to call them out. Can you tell them Nama is on a plane right now?
No. I might not be right, but I know that he was going to Korea, and he tweeted just not too long ago. Let me see if I can find it.
Someone said Nama is already in Korea. He arrived today. He's in Korea. CatZ, sing for us. Nama impersonator. Nama is already in Korea. SCV training company of Nama. MrBitter. Nama already there. Roll them SCVs from the plane.
Oh, so he left 2 days ago. Man, I really suck at keeping up with players.
2 days ago? Jeez.
Yeah, I thought it was today. Nama's awesome, man.
I've never met him.
He is... I think you would like him. Having met you and having met Nama, I think you would like Nama. He's just really chill, just kind of cool guy. He's kind of like a European CatZ.
Oh, European CatZ, that's cool.
Even with his play style, because people joke about the Nama SCV train, but that's not what it's all about. He says he recognizes times in the game when he can win if he brings his SCVs, and so he does it.
Okay.
No, seriously, that's his explanation, and it's totally awesome.
He recognizes times in the game. He recognizes times in the game where he can win if he brings all his SCVs.
Yeah. So we're being told in our ears from the production crew that if eSahara does not get their guys get their butts in gear within the next 3 minutes, they will be disqualified, and that IS will be awarded the walkover. So we hope. Oh
the game
no, not the series, just the game.
Question: what if they? Yeah, I mean, what if they just choose another player? They can't. They has to be Nama in 3 minutes. Production.
Maybe they have to get a player in 3 minutes.
They have to field the player. Isn't that kind of dirty?
An eSahara player, CatZ. They have to field an eSahara player. So. Now, Andre, are you actually on stream right now? Can we just bring you in so you can talk to everybody with us? Let's do that. Let's bring in the real star of the show.
Sure, man. What's up? How's
Hey,
the
buddy.
Let's go to camera 30 then. Go. Let's get all of you in here.
Be.
How's the observing, at least?
It's excellent.
Oh,
I gotta
you.
say the camera work is top notch.
You know, I try. That's all my years of playing video games. You know.
I was really impressed that one time when the Terran and the Protoss were fighting, and you like changed the camera angle and zoomed in, and I was like, "Whoa, it looks so cool."
Oof. You know.
It was pretty cool.
Special things. I can do
It's
that
like-
nuke thing too when I follow the nuke.
So I should be following your camera?
You can if you want to, CatZ. You can if you want to.
Yeah, if you do that, you'll just see what we're looking at. So, but Andre, I wanted to ask you: do we have another series coming after that, or after this one, or is this it for us?
I do believe if we might jump into the middle of a series if we do, and then we'll go from there. It just depends how. Excuse me. where the teams are along in the entire round of 16.
Well, it looks like we do have a game.
Yep.
And I don't see either JayEcho or Nama in here, unless Nama is one of these guys playing on a borrowed account.
Nama is Satini.
Ah, that would make sense.
Sati.
And there's JayEcho.
There's
Nama.
JayEcho and there's Nama playing on Satini.
Alright, so GGGLHF, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, see you, Andre. Thank you for popping in.
Thank you.
Bye-bye, Andre.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Bye-bye.
So it is Nama versus JayEcho. Countdown has begun. The map is TPW1 Must Fall. And CatZ, I'm just glad that we got another game.
Yeah. Especially a game this good. So let's see. Do you think Nama will do the Nama train?
It's not a question of whether or not the Nama train is coming.
It's coming?
Oh,
It will
yeah. The
only
Nama
happen...
it's not a question of if, it's a question of when.
Oh. Sweet. Really? It happens every time?
It's Nama, man. At some point in this game, he's going to pull his SCVs and go.
Nice. Well, I'm certainly hoping for that.
Nama's SCV train is as certain as a CatZ proxy hatch in a best of 7.
All right, that's only, but that's okay. I mean, in a CVP, it's pretty likely that I'll proxy hatch in a best of 7.
Yeah, there you go.
Pretty likely.
Bubble, pop.
But Nama train, you said it's likely, as likely this game, because that'd be like, it would happen for sure. It's gonna happen. You're sure of it.
Actually, I'll say in TVZ, it's not quite as often. It's more common. Well, yeah, but more like the reason he does it in TVP is because he doesn't like playing against the super late game Protoss Deathball. So he tries to make sure those games end, in the mid game. So TVZ, I think it's possible, but certainly not as probable as in TV.
Fair enough.
So fair enough. And just on top of everything else, I want to say that Nama is such a fun guy to hang out with. He was at Home Story Cup, and he's I am sorry to say it, he's a degenerate gambler, just like me.
Me too.
Yeah. It's like Nama walks in the room, he's like, "Hey, you want to flip a coin for 20 euros?" I'm like, "Okay, sure."
I would do that too.
Yeah.
I lost 4.5k at IPO. I'm not proud of it, but I'm pretty proud of it right now because I'm proud that I found you, and you're a DJ and gambler too. When Kiwi Kaki calls you a degen gambler, you know that you're probably a degen gambler.
Yeah. I think unlike some people, though, Kiwi can afford to fund his addiction due to his prolific poker career.
Yeah. Yeah, IPL was bad because everyone of my quote-unquote friends would just feed me money to keep losing.
Oh.
Well, I was asking for it. I was like, okay, I lost another 500. Hey, Kiwi, can you give me 500? Sure, dude. He gives me 500.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I lost a lot of money that I didn't plan on losing.
Oh
It was
my god.
funny. Like, even when I ran out of money and I didn't ask for it, it's like, all right, I'm out of money. I'm just gonna watch you play. It's like, no, you should play. Said Sock. Yeah. $300.
It so sounds like suck.
Yeah, it was just bad, man. Everyone just kept feeding me money until I lost a lot of money.
Do you play
Anyways.
poker?
Huh?
Do you play poker?
Sure, I played poker. I played poker, roulette, craps, blackjack, machines, everything. I played everything. I've never played craps before. I just literally threw money on the table.
Craps is fun, man. Roulette's my favorite game.
Yeah, it's fun.
And poker's a lot of fun at the StarCraft tournaments when all the players play.
Yeah, that has to be fun. I would love to see that.
Yeah, one of the best parts of Home Story Cup. So, anyway, we do have JayEcho versus Nama here, and we've got the hatch first opening from our Zerg player Nama, also expanding pretty quick. Looks like a 1-rack fast expand. Gonna follow this up with some Hellions.
Pretty nice, pretty standard. And I actually might even go as far as to say that I like this better than Hellions before the expansion. It's almost the same thing, but really there's not much different that the Zerg can do, and it definitely puts you at a small, you know, a little bit bigger of a lead.
Yeah, I agree, and I especially agree when the Zerg player does something like the gasless style up until 35-40 supply, because it delays link speed so much and makes those Hellions so much more effective.
Yeah, definitely.
It just really takes map control back. Look at this really fast third hatch in base from JayEcho. This is kind of Dongwegu style, isn't it, CatZ?
Yeah, he did this last game as well. Dongwegu has been favoring Ling Infestor lately, though. Ling Infestor into Ultras. But
that's how I play ZBT.
Yeah, it's a pretty nice style. Yeah, there's a second gas being taken now, but not mining the first one yet, which is a little bit strange. I mean, it's a little bit silly even. All 4 gases taken, but still not mining the first.
There he goes.
But yeah, I mean, I like it. I like it. I like the hatch first. I like everything about this build so far. It seems really smart. It seems really well thought out. Because he's gonna be able to make all the units that he wants to make really soon. The only thing, it's very similar to the build that I do, aside from the link speed being a lot faster. And I take 2 gases and then the other 2. But and he does get the hatchery up faster. So it's just another way of approaching it. But it seems really nice. I would expect him to mute it from here.
Nama is sending out a drop, and I kind of feel like this drop is doomed to fail. There's 18 lings in production. JayEcho's at the point where he's saturated on 2 bases. He doesn't really need to make drones right now.
Yeah, exactly, and that's what I like about this build, like the way he made it. However, his main is not mining efficiently, and his natural is mining more than efficiently, so he could fix that. The drop is doomed to fail. I'm not sure if he absolutely needs the Baning Nest with the amount of links that he's produced already. I would much rather see him working towards expanding. But I guess for safety purposes, of course.
Yep, Nama will manage to kill a single Overlord with this drop. And being very aware, loads it up and gets it out of... Uh-oh, in the corner.
Close.
Uh-oh. Yeah, does manage to sneak away. In the red.
There's
so it's
a
going to be more
with Baning speed.
Utiling Bane.
Yep. I don't mind the Baneling speed this early. I think it's a little bit unnecessary though, unless you're planning to be aggressive. But I mean, it's nice. There's always a good chance that the Terran will overcommit to an attack or something like that, or just go heavy on bio like he is right now. Nama could just be digging his grave right now. And afterwards, like, I would love to see, if this fails by Nama, I would love to see JayEcho push back, kind of ignore the fact that he has a Spire on the way, and just more of a ton of paintings and go for it. But we'll see how this goes.
Oh man, I love the play by JayEcho, uprooting that spine, and look at this! Baneling's coming from the back!
Oh, Nama not paying attention!
Oh wow, that hurts so badly. Nama is in a lot of trouble now. Ling's gonna pour across the map.
Yeah. Exactly. Like, if I could pause the game, I would right now. There's no reason for JayEcho to make those metas. Right now, he could just make 1,000 minerals worth of links, morph all those links into banelings, and there's nothing, absolutely nothing that Nama could do. He just needs to identify the fact that you just killed so many units. Morph all of those links into banelings, please. Morph them!
That's not gonna happen, man. He's making mutas. Getting Mutalisk attack upgrades, building drones, so JayEcho going to be content to move into the mid game with a lead versus recognizing that the game was winnable.
Yeah.
And you know, it's okay. I think sometimes it's hard to make that judgment, and if you do something like morph a bunch of banelings and try to win and it doesn't work, then you've just
guaranteed to or do a lot of damage. But like in that particular case, you know, it was. You know, it was. Like there's no way, no in the world that many. But the really hard part for the Surge is, you know, like being like, oh, I just got a Spire, like this is my timing for mutas, and then not using it. That's like the hardest part about doing that.
Look at Nama, in spite of losing his whole army, gonna go ahead and try to take a third. That orbital is not gonna be able to land. Not at all. Fourth base going up for JayEcho, and more drones. He's at 64 now. He's going to be at 78 after this next rotation. So very nice economical position to be in if you're the Zerg player. Nama just trying to secure, well, everything. He's building turrets. He's making Marines. He's trying to get that third base down.
Yeah, absolutely. Really nice the way Nama's crawling into his third. I like it with bunkers and turrets. Don't see enough of that. It's refreshing.
And I like what we're seeing from JayEcho. Really quick infestors. So he hasn't missed a beat. He's going straight up to Hive. Or I shouldn't say fast infestors, but fast infestation pit. He'll be able to start his Hive at like 14 minutes, and that is awesome. And so Brood Lord's not far away. Ultra's not far away.
Indeed, I like that. I like that he's identifying his advantage at least in that way. Oh, pick off the medevacs!
Oh! He did pick off most of the medevacs. 1 and 99% of the other.
Yeah. I'm not. The one thing that I don't like is the fourth by JayEcho. I feel like he should have expanded towards the other side of the map. It's not a big thing, just being super nitpicky.
Yeah, it's definitely close to Nama's third.
Yeah, too close. Nama's looking to crawl towards it. If he just identifies that it exists, he will. But yeah, look at that. Lots of spines at JayEcho's main. I definitely love that to deal with drops.
Yeah, JayEcho's playing a great game. Nice creep spread as well. Muta's in the main base, going to pick off a lot of SCVs. Every turret has fallen. Nama's going to be forced to evacuate. This command center could just be killed.
No Hive yet, though. He hasn't really started the Hive. Now he hasn't. Yeah, Nama sees that port.
Yep. Not going to matter. The Mutas, Lings, Banelings, everything going to die right there in that group. Nama does take back his main, but not before taking some pretty substantial damage.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's unfortunate that we haven't seen anything go. There we go. Finally, Lair going up, or Hive going up. Yeah. Alongside with the Infestor Energy upgrade. Now, Nama needs to identify this. Nama really needs to. Oh, okay. He sees. Oh, but okay. He scanned the main, so he sees the infestation pit, but he doesn't see the Lair starting, the Hive starting morphing. So I would expect him to scan at the natural. I mean, he sees that there's no Spire at the main, and there's obviously not a Lair at the main, so he should be scanning the natural to make sure right now. If he doesn't already think, all right, this means hype because I haven't seen anything. Wow, it's confidence.
Yeah, a huge attack coming from JayEcho, and I honestly would have liked to have seen him stick with it. Yes, he is going to re-engage here. Thor gets off one big shot and a lot of damage taken by those mutas, but most of them still alive. 19 mutas still on the map. Banelings do connect with some of Nama's Marines.
Yeah, those that Thor could have done a little bit better there. And as I was saying, the reason Nama needs to know or identify the hive is so that he can start being aggressive, because this is definitely his timing. You know, JayEcho, if he gets scanned, which he just did, like he just got scanned with the Raider Spire and the hive morphing. Right now, what I would do if I, because Nama is gonna be aggressive right now. He has no other option.
Yeah.
You know, it's either be aggressive or die to the.
Yeah. Golly, but he's having such a hard time just getting out of his third base. JayEcho really keeping the pressure on, just rallying to the edge of his creep and constantly just battering back Nama, picking off a couple of tanks there. A lot of mutas do get picked off, but still that muta ball very threatening. Lings and infestors all being rallied down towards Nama, and he's just so slow and methodical with this. Bunkers and turrets slowly pushing out.
Yeah.
But JayEcho is just, God, he doesn't look killable right now.
Yeah, JayEcho's doing absolutely the right thing this time around. He's not, instead of committing to making a lot of corruptors and gearing up to the tech that he's getting, which was the one criticism that I had to his play earlier, where he didn't just kill Nama. He's doing the right thing. He's just making a ton of units and getting ready.
Ooh, ouch! I think that was 3 or 4 infestors going down for free there.
Yeah,
definitely hurts, but he does continue to clean up the Marines that Nama sends forward. Another little Marine group stimming and running up, but again, getting picked apart.
Yep, Raider Spire is now done. I mean, he really needs something soon. He's making corruptors now.
Man, Nama is fast. He's averaging 166 APM, and this that is super fast. Fungal goes down. A couple of Marines are going to get picked off here. You know what? Nama is being so patient and so methodical, and this is really working for him. He's gonna be able to deny this 4th base eventually, as long as he's smart. Yeah.
It's pretty strange though that he's being so slow at pushing, because I would have thought he would have freaked out a little more. It's amazing how well he's keeping his composure despite scanning JayEcho already starting at Greater Spire.
Yeah, JayEcho just holding this 4th with honestly a pretty small hit squad of Zerg units, but finally it looks like this expansion is going to be forfeit. The hatchery is taking a lot of fire, and it does go ahead and fall. So, a little bit of a counterattack here. JayEcho coming in from behind, surrounds a lot of siege tanks. That was nice. And again, just kind of every time Nama punches, he gets punched back 2 or 3 times. Broodlords inching forward. There is nothing on the map to deal with these broods.
Yeah, there's only 3 of them though. I really like the fact that he got an Ultra Cavern at the same time. Now, if he's only gonna stay on 3 Broodlords, I would really like him to start switching to Ultras and getting the +2 armor. I would actually not mind that at all. But if not, I wouldn't attack even with those Broodlords. He needs a lot more of those.
Dude, JayEcho is really, really good. Ling streaming around to pick off this 4th base of Nama. Nama sees it though. He's got Marines in position. So well played there. Both these guys are just excellent StarCraft players. I am really impressed. Really, really impressed. Broodlords do inch forward and start shelling away. Still no Ultras anywhere in production, and you know, JayEcho, his main is mined out, his natural is mined out. He's really only mining on 2 bases. It makes it hard for him to afford something like a big Ultraless switch.
Yep, he is making them now though. Yeah, he's actually not mining that much. He's kind of relying on this really hard army, or really strong army that he's making right now.
Oh my God, Nama! That was so good. I don't know if you saw it there, Cats. The baneling's down into the fourth base. Nama spots it, blocks it with a turret in the wall, and banelings only blow up on buildings and a couple of marines. Expansion is completely saved.
Oh, I don't know if I like this.
Lots of fungal coming forward. This is a scary army, but is it
nice
scary enough? Oh, Ultralisk misgrowled. He's going to die very quickly. Broodlord's doing what they can. Nama being so aggressive with so little. 175 supply to 135. Such a close fight, but I do feel like, yes, JayEcho will turn Nama back, at least for now.
I think that was a good fight for Nama, though. I think that was a really good fight for Nama. Nama should have the better income. I haven't checked, but
No, Nama's not
what happened. Oh, he's mined out his natural. Oh, he's not mining at his. Oh my God! After those paintings, he hasn't been mining anything.
Oh, he didn't put him back on minerals, Nama.
Oh, no, Nama!
One SCV. He has one SCV that is mining, and the rest are following. Oh no! And a huge fight now at Nama's third or fourth or whatever it is. No, Nama.
Oh, Nama! I thought
finally sees it.
A little bit late. I mean,
Cats, that could have been a different outcome because JayEcho's broke too, man.
Yeah.
And Nama just GG's. Oh, how heartbreaking is that? What a great game.
Nice game.
Oh, Nama.
No, Nama! He really took seriously when we said he always does the SUV train.
Yeah, he's like, to hell with you guys. I'm going to play it.
He was doing the SUV train.
Oh. Okay. Oh, he was doing the SUV train.
Yeah, he had to do it. He did not disappoint.
Oh, man. What if you're the one SUV that's mining and all your buddies are just standing around you watching and getting in your way? How pissed off would you be?
Pretty pissed off.
Seriously, guys, get back to work. Oh, man. Great game. Great play by JayEcho. Great play by Nama. And I really think had he continued mining, had he been able to muster up another army, it could have been different. But he just stopped mining. You can see on the graph at the end of the game, he just stops mining.
Yeah. That's very unfortunate. Yeah, he could have made a lot more units by mining. Obviously.
Oh my God! Like, he was mining more than JayEcho, and then all those SCVs stop. He doesn't drop any mules, and he's just not. He's got one little guy bringing in a little bit of money. Oh, how painful is that? Still an excellent game. That means that IS is up. Dude, would you have predicted this? IS over eSahara 3-1?
No. But last week eSahara lost to a team that I've never heard of. I don't know who they were. Production, who did eSahara lose to last week? Wait. Was it Nightmares? I don't know, but I don't know. I don't know if they even lost to a team, but I remember, was it IMP or something like that? Someone told me last week when we were looking to cast a game. They said IMP versus eSahara is going, and I was like, oh, well, eSahara is going to win. Easy. And they were like, I don't know, it's one of their Zergs just beat Maka and, what's their other Korean?
Hangan.
No, there's another one. Maka and...
I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, regardless, I would not have predicted this outcome.
I guess they ended up winning. They ended up winning because they left rain.
If you told me that it was rain, is what, maybe not. Maybe
no, they probably lost to rain. Yeah, I only knew that they were down 0-2 or something like that. Check. Yeah, someone beat.
But regardless, Maka, Hangan, and Nama, knowing that those guys were going to be coming out for eSahara, I would not have predicted 3-1 in favor of IS. And JayEcho really impressing me. And even Inser in his game looked really nice against Hangan. Just played very well, didn't make mistakes, and took it down. So eSahara has one pick left. They've got one last chance to bounce back here. and there's no telling who they're going to bring out. We're going to kick it to a very quick commercial, and when we come back, potentially the final game in the eSahara versus IS. Yeah, it could be Holy Check. So we'll have to wait and see. Don't go anywhere, guys. We'll find out what's up next when we get back.